Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, Purple Guy 87, and in today's video, we are going to be watching all voice lines with subtitles Ultimate Custom Night. So yeah, this is basically all of the Ultimate Custom Light voice lines, just the voice lines without the gameplay visuals and sound effects being involved in that type of deal. So yeah, that would be. So it's gonna be a great video because there's a lot of voice lines that are super funny and super important to the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, but before we get into this fun reaction video, I do very much apologize for the last video. The last video was the Gameoverse the Gameoverse trailer reaction by Glitch. I deeply apologize for that because with the whole the whole mic quality issue, I very much apologize for that. I did not know that this camera had another mic in, so the two audio functions from both the mic and the camera were both syncing together and merging together, that it created this weird echo effect that was not very good and not so good for the ears. I apologize if any of you guys were wearing headphones or earplugs for that, or ear connecting phones for that, any type of headphones for that, wired or not, because that would hurt the ears. But from the two between the camera mic and the actual mic, the audio is bouncing off each other, so you couldn't really hear what I was saying, and that was not good whatsoever. Yikes! I was that video. That video is not gonna be well received in terms of the audio side of things. There's not gonna be too much viewership. I don't blame them because it's awful. The audio thing was awful. I bet you couldn't hear a single thing that I said in that video. I deeply apologize if you guys couldn't hear anything. I was very embarrassed of the video because that video didn't turn out well, and as soon as I found out after I uploaded it and tried to edit the video, I noticed the echoing, and it was a bit too late. I couldn't re-record that reaction because I went to the point of a first time reaction, if a reaction video, if you're going to do it again. So that was pretty disappointing. But I hope that this video turns out well and not like the last video where overwhelming audio between the two things happened. But luckily, I don't think we're going to have that issue anymore because I eliminated the 5 main audio channels from the audio, not visuals. You can obviously still see me, but I'm talking about the camera mic quality that's installed in it. I just completely like erased it from OBS, so it shouldn't be. So it should be fine that you should hear just this mic right here. So you should be able to hear it. I hope you can, because believe it or not, this is my second recording of Ultimate Custom Night, because I tried like the other video just to test the waters without the camera before I had the camera, and it didn't go so well. Like, I instantly got copyrighted. So now that I have like a camera, a visual that like YouTube's own system can like take for like reference and not have an issue over it, so like even we are not going to get copyrighted this time, and then I don't have to wait until like they send like an email approving over the copyright stuff that I have to like appeal and shit like that. But anyways, yeah, besides that little disclaimer, that little like update. Besides that little update, I hope that this video goes well mic-wise, and I hope you all enjoyed my facial reaction. Oh, my face reveal, as this is going to be a continuing occurrence throughout our years in the channel. So please subscribe if you down below if you like this type of content. And yeah, let's get started with my reaction to all UCN or Ultimate Custom Night or FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, whatever you like to call it, Voicelines. So let's get started, baby.
I always come back.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, bestie.
Breathing. Admit it. You wanted to let me in. Why do you hide inside these walls? Don't be shy. These are strange circumstances that have brought us together.
Yeah,
Looks like
I would say so.
bad happened. I guess you forgot about me.
No.
I guess you
No. Why would I ever forget about you? Your glorious animatronic face and creepy clown makeup. How could I possibly forget you, girly pop? How could I possibly forget you? How could I possibly forget you? Like, after all, you killed me in Sister Location. How could you not? How could I not forget you?
forgot about me. Want to see the scooping room?
No. Why would I want to see the scooping room? That place is very torturous and very, very effing dangerous. How dare you, girly pop? Let's not do that. Let's not go to the scooping room. I would rather go to a nice, sweet, adorable, ice cream parlor ice cream truck, and not like an actual thing where like they actually scoop your guts out. Don't actually do that to yourself. That's actually very harmful.
Fortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring. Uh-oh.
How cute. I love this voice line. This is my first time seeing it.
I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Oh.
Never underestimate the cunning.
Foxy! Oh, the one who killed me so many times on the first night.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, the first game.
I came for ye booty. That be treasure, you know.
I did not mean to make it sound so weird. I did not mean to make it sound so weird. I did not mean sound so suggestive. I am so sorry. That I know that came out as an adult joke. I very apologize for that. That sounded like adult throat, but I like to correct myself by saying treasure, not literally your booty or your butt. Just to clarify. Oh my god, that line is so funny. Just to clear up of what he meant. I love seeing these lines. So hilarious.
I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine.
Ah, that's a reference to Mangle. That's pretty interesting.
So much more spacious in here. I may stay a while.
Don't get distracted.
Oh.
I'm ready for my close-up. Smile. Say cheese. Today is all about me.
Oh.
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you.
Wow, 1920s, early, well, 20s, 1920s, 1930s radio broadcast. Holy shit. Wow, that voice filter sounds like something that you would hear in the 1930s or 40s. Wow, like old age radio broadcasts. Wow. Wow, that voice does fit him. I would say it fits him wonderfully.
Showtimes are on the hour, not a moment before and not a moment later. It's time to take your final bow. I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us.
Huh.
A performance was demanded of me, and now I have delivered. Encore!
Oh, wow, bravo. That was a wonderful performance that you put on. Fun time, Foxy. Wonderful.
I bet you weren't expecting me, were you?
Yay, it's
I'm
you.
like, with you. Ninja skills. You and I don't get to talk as often as I'd like. Everyone underestimates me, but then they turn their back, and I'm like, boo, and they're like, what?
Oh, these voice lines crack me up. Oh, that's so hilarious. They go boo, and I'm like, wow. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god. This is so much like meme humor and like material. Like this is actually genuinely funny. Like when it comes to FNAF humor, this is the kind of humor that you expect to see in a FNAF product. So it's very nice. It's very nice indeed.
Move over, Freddy Fazbear. Happy Frog is the new star of the show. We've only just begun. I will never let you leave. I will never let you rest.
Oh dear. Girly. Oh!
Here, or is it just me? Come and burn with me.
No.
The fire within me burns eternal, and now you shall as well.
How would you even see through these, like... How would Nightmare... Is it Nightmare Chica, or is it, like, Halloween... Oh, Halloween Chica. How would Jacko Chica even see through those burning eyes? Like... I know it would have to be, like, supernatural or something, but, like... How would that even work? Now that I think about it. Unless, like, those flames are her eyes, which... I guess so. And I like how she's, like, talking about, like, burning fire in me. I mean, like, she literally has flames.
I am a burning reminder of your misdeeds.
Oh, interesting. Take note of that. I'm a burning reminder of your misdeeds. That is very important to the story and lore of Ultimate Custom Night. Yes, lore. This game has a story and lore. Pay attention to it.
Greetings from the fire, and from the one you should not have.
Ah, from the one you should not have killed. Interesting. See? Pay attention to this line of the one you should not have killed, because that line is gonna come out. This is gonna be a frequent line throughout this video, of this reaction. So pay attention, and pay attention to this line if you're new to FNAF. Just pay attention to this, please. I beg you, just please.
Don't be afraid. Soon you will look just like me.
Hey, Mangled.
Beautiful. Now I get to play take apart and put back together.
Oh, damn. It's like payback from, like, the children, like, tearing her, like, apart, like, ripping her apart, going, like, that, from, like, that being mentioned as, like, a put back, play apart and put back together type of attraction. Yeah. Yeah, like, oh god, it's like now she gets to play with human flesh and tear it apart.
Won't feel a thing. I wanted to wait until just the right moment to drop in. It's so much more fun hanging out in here with you.
Oh.
She's here and
Oh.
always watching. The one you shouldn't
Have killed.
Seeing you powerless. is
Oh,
what makes it
it's Charlotte. Charlotte slash the puppet. Or Charlotte or Charlie Emily slash the puppet, whatever you like to call her.
I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way. I recognize you, but I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
She's talking about the man behind the slaughter. William Afton is who she's referring to, her killer.
The others are under my protection. The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
What she's basically saying by the others are like animals, but I'm very aware. She's talking about the, how, like, spiritually, she's more aware. Like, she's more, like, aware of her surroundings, and, like, very aware, like, of, like, she's very in control and doesn't act like an animal, like, aggressive, like, ferociously attacking people. And she's, like, she's basically saying that she's the mind behind, like, the animatronics. Like, she's not literally, because, like, the animatronics are being possessed by children, but, like, you know, like, she's the one who, I don't know if it was ever said, but does the puppet control people? Not control people. Does the puppet control, like, the toy animatronics in the FNAF 2 game? Was that ever said? Because I know in the movie she controls them. I know Charlotte controls them. Charlotte slash the puppet controls them. I know she's not really called the puppet in the movie. She's called the marionette, but still called the puppet. But yeah. So, like, she's more aware in, like, the spirits that are possessing the animatronics, like Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. Like, they all have, like, animal-like instincts. Like, they just ferocious animals and, like, just attack without thinking. But she's more aware of how she thinks and how she acts. Just like the movie. And the games, of course.
You and I will be making music together for a long, long time. You hear that? It's the sweet, sweet sound of the eternal
Oh my.
silence. Hey, keep it down.
That's
would ya?
dark.
When I'm here, you play by my rules. A song was requested of me, and now I sing it.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters?
Oh my god, that's such a funny line. Don't you hate it by getting killed by second obscure secondary character? Oh my god, that's such a funny line. Oh my god, that's oh my god, that's so meta. Like, I know this game's not meta, but like, you know, like, that's so like fourth wall Deadpool stuff. I was about to swear, but like, I have to space out my swearing, so this video doesn't get age restricted, so yay. But yeah, it's like, that's funny. No, that's a pretty funny joke. Pretty fourth wall breaking. That's actually a first for FNAF.
Stranger danger. I was just waiting for you to drop your guard. Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark. This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over and over again.
Oh my gosh.
Forever. I will never let you leave.
The shadow fears me. I am your wickedness, made of flesh.
Oh, that's scary. Oh my god.
Here to claim what is left of you. I will vomit you back to relieve your horror.
Come closer. Help me count my teeth.
Oh my god. Ew, no, nobody likes you, Balloon Boy. Stay out, stay out. I do not want to count your horrifying, horrific teeth.
Not so big. Just a bite-sized morsel.
Oh my god.
You knew I'd get you eventually. There just isn't room in here for both of us. Flash that light on the want. It can't save you now. Let me put you back together.
Making fun of like the game. What he's referencing is like his gameplay mechanic, and he appeared in FNAF 4 and during the Halloween update where like he appears instead of Springtrap plush, which is interesting. Golden Freddy.
Then take you apart all over again.
I know it's Nightmare Fredbear. I know it's Fredbear. I know it's Nightmare Fredbear. I know.
Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart. I assure you, I am very real. This time, there is more than an illusion to fear. We know who our friends are, and you are not one of them. This is a nightmare that you won't.
Oh my god.
This time, death cannot save you. The nightmare is just beginning.
Oh my god. Wow, that's scary.
Let's taste death again and again and again. I am the fearful reflection of what you have created.
Yeah.
What
We
do
are.
you think of my act? I don't get out much.
Arvel!
So you'll have to forgive my
How you doing,
enthusiasm.
buddy?
I hope you enjoyed the grand finale. Now is my time to shine.
This is the last time that we're not going to hear of Oval. Like, this is the last time that we're not going to hear of Oval, trust me, guys. This is not the last time that we're going to hear of him, because We're gonna hear of Mr. Hippo mentioning him pretty soon.
Tried to release you. He tried to release us.
He.
But I'm not gonna let that happen.
Okay, so the vengeful spirit is a he. Yeah, you have to remember that, guys. The vengeful spirit is a he.
I will hold you here. I will keep you here. No matter how many times they burn us.
I consider it a dignified death. Not really. It was actually quite pathetic.
Oh my god, I love this.
If you sit by the river long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float by.
Yeehaw! Oh my
Even
god.
monkeys fall from trees.
Wow, what inspiring lines, my dude. What inspiring lines. Wow, that was so inspiring. I was so moved by that.
The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. The talented hawk hides his claws.
I was expecting a hawk sound.
You know I've been true, and now I'll make slivers out of you. So good to see you again.
Sing it, sing it.
But now your life must end. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must play. What a treat to come here and meet your face as it hits concrete. I've found my guitar, now reach for the stars as I fly.
Yay, slay.
That's right.
Wow, Bonnie really killed it. Rockstar Bonnie really killed it. Wow, huge slay. That is like 10 ups. That is 10 face ups right here. That is time face. That's 10 claps right there. Like, that's my approval for best singing performance of the year.
And don't you come back now, you hear?
Oh my god, it's Southern Chica. Yeehaw!
Teach you for trying to trick this old bird. Thought you could fool me with that sign, but I was too smart for you. I may not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing. Whoops, looks like you're the one that slipped up this time.
Jar, what can I do for
Oh, I love this
Yar,
guy.
How may I be of service to ya? Yar, who touched me bird? Jar.
Now, this is the Foxy that I want. This Foxy is very gentle. Like, very gentle, soft, and we can pet him and for like years on end. This is the animatronic that I want. No, I don't mean gentle in a suggestive way. Do not do that, please. You could, but don't take that out of context, please.
Me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor. Yar, you win some, you lose some. Yar, ye play with fire, and sometimes ye get burned.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins.
Please deposit 5.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to...
Freddy doesn't like this.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Time for your controlled shot.
You get them, girl. Oh yes, girl. Get your payback. Get your dude in time payback. Get your payback. Yeah, girl. I get that you would be pretty pissed about like your controlled shock back in sister location, you would be very, 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 very pissed. Like, you would be very, 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 very pissed.
Time for your controlled shock.
Which is understandable,
Let's
of
see
course.
how many pieces I can cut you into. You won't die, but you'll wish you could.
You won't get tired of dying, will you?
No, I won't, sweetie. I won't. That has happened to me lots and lots of times while I played FNAF. And that's going to be present in future games, too. When we eventually get to Help Wanted.
Where's my beak?
Oh!
Forehead, of course.
Oh! Damn! Ow, that would hurt like hell.
You won't get tired of my voice, will you?
Never, girly pop.
Let's go somewhere more private.
Whoa, where? The bathroom? In the shower? No. Okay. No? Where? You gotta recommend me to some type of place, girl. Like a club? Whatever type of club? Make out and go in the back? No? I don't know.
So I can eat you.
Oh!
What?
Oh, well, not that type of, private. Oh, that's really disappointing.
Game was totally rigged.
That game is totally rigged. Yeah, that's what people say about FNAF dying all the time. They think the game is totally rigged.
That's what you get for leaving me hanging. If I get jump scared,
You get jump scared.
Mr. Hubs got me again. It's not my fault. I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons.
Well, we all have our struggles. We all have our struggles, man. We all do.
Psst, I have something to tell you. Hey, I want to tell you something. Psst. Hey,
Oh.
over here. Get closer. Excuse me. Can you come a little closer? Hey, down here. Hello.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you something. It's something really important.
Oh.
Consequences of your behavior. Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail.
Yeah, I was.
You blinked. What is this news? Is it me trap or is it you? Perhaps it's us both. I may be missing my face, but even I could see this time.
Oh, wow. He was like, I see you, bitch. I see you. You cannot trick me and hide from me from long.
I never thought I'd make it to that event, but now we are together. Let me show you how to break your face and look at me.
No, I would not look like you. You're horrific. You're very horrific.
I was the first. I have seen everything.
Yeah, that's very, very, very interesting. I was the first. I have seen everything. Now, that implies, that the child named Susie, she was the first one to die in the, known as the MCI, or the Missing Children Incident. So, her name is Susie. She was shown in a Pizzeria Simulator, in that, Fruity Maze, is it called? Yeah, with all the fruit where you collect stuff and shit. Yeah, pretty much, like, you would play three runs of that mini game, and then it's shown that, like, William Afton lured her to her death by, like, giving, like, like false pretenses, or that like giving her false hope that he knows where her dog is and that like he's still alive, but then he ended up killing her anyways, but which is tragic. But yeah, it's basically just Scott Cawthon basically confirming that like, hey, she's the one who died first. So yeah, and yes, the whether animatronics or the original animatronics. So like that she is being possessed by like the MCI Susie here. So yeah, that's pretty tragic. I'm sorry if I seem like out of it. I'm pretty tired, so sorry if my voice is like if I'm not seem like energetic. It's because I'm very tired and didn't get enough sleep, so sorry that my voice just sounds like weaker than it normally does.
I am remade, but not by you.
Okay.
By the one you should not have killed. No light can save you now. I have always been hiding in your shadow. What a gift to relish, a victim that can't perish. I am given flesh to be your tormentor.
Oh. Interesting.
It will all be over soon. There is room for one more.
I believe you.
Come spend eternity inside with me.
No, I'd rather not. I would rather just scream, cry, throw up, and go home.
I've been looking for you, and now I will never let you go. I'm so glad that I found you.
No.
My friend, you have...
Oh. Here we go. Prepare for like one of the longest voice lines in FNAF history. Well, not FNAF, well, not all FNAF history, but like one of the longest voice lines up to that point. Like, prepare for like long broken sentences in like Five Nights at Freddy's history. Like, this is long, like this text is so long, it's so fucking long. Like, oh my god, it's so long. Like, get prepared for it, but yeah, get prepared for like long. Like, I will comment here and there, but like, it to start that out, have to shut up, but I also have to pause because I don't want to get copyrighted, but I shouldn't be, but yeah, but for the most part, I'll just shut up and like make like a facial expression comment here and there, and make a comment here and there. So yeah, it's good. Starting with this multiple speeches, that will definitely be the end of this video.
Matt, a terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay?
Sorry.
Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure.
Wow, this is a very, very, very important story to the lore. Very, 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 very important, guys. This is very, very important. Like, this is extremely important for the lore. Very, very important, guys. This is very important. Interesting, but very, very important. Wink.
If elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know,
Okay.
I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years.
Oh my
I
god.
just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread.
Well, that's
And if
horrible.
you want my opinion on the matter,
That's
and
pretty
I told
horrible.
Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was. Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville...
Which one was it? Which one is it? Is it the right or left? We'll never know.
And those birds are frozen. And he kind of looked at me like I lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, you might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in. To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?
Oh.
To which he responded, the breadcrumbs are not frozen. Again, misunderstood.
So, is the breadcrumbs represents the clues? Let me get this straight. So, the breadcrumbs, this is my I can hear this multiple times and I still don't get it. So the breadcrumbs are like the clues to tell the story that game theory and multiple people have been going across for years, and we're the birds in this analogy. Is that correct? Let me know in the comments what you think.
Standing my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. You know, in hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen? He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, you know, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, I said, and this is what I said to him, I said, Orville, the birds may be dead. It
Oh
seems
my
that
God!
you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously.
Scott must be very, very proud of himself. He must be very, very proud of himself because, like, he gave, like, Mr. Hippo the special treatment. Like, he gave this guy, this voice actor, and this character multiple, like, voice lines to, like, do and just say, hey, man, do, like, an unbroken take. Like, do an unbroken take and never stop there. Like, do not stop, just keep on going, and then you'll make it somehow.
You're dead, but it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were, where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast.
It's been a while since I heard this, so that's still shocking.
Of course, looked at me, surprised, you know. Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do
that sounds good.
Half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some... Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream.
Foreshadowing.
I honestly don't know. Or
well, not really foreshadowing.
Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
It's not really foreshadowing, but you know.
Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. It seems
what?
That you
Oh my god, there were
What
3
a
speeches.
pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though.
I thought there were 3 speeches. Am I misremembering? There's actually 4 speeches. Because I thought, like, it doesn't mean anything at all. Like, I thought, like, he would, like... be like, yeah, it's the end. But I think this is going to be the rest of the video.
After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there. And not easy to get down either. And not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville.
Mm-hmm.
We were having a nice picnic one day.
Good old
I believe
Orville.
it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact.
Okay.
I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say.
Oh,
Telling
yes.
someone that you're going to tell them
Very
a
true.
story is tantamount to asking
Very
them
wise
to stop
words.
what they're
Very
doing and pay attention.
very wise words here.
You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
Well, yeah, that was pretty interesting. I liked revisiting that again, and for my reaction, I forgot most of these voice lines. It started coming back to me, so that was pretty good. Again, I apologize for being so out of it. I am so tired. I had a lot going on today. I was busy with job. It's so tired, and I'm like, ugh. I'm sorry if this reaction was not very entertaining. I tried to be energetic and be more loud and spokeful, but my mind is just half asleep. Just trying to stay awake, keep on talking, and this video as long as it is, and I don't want to bore you with that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. For the voice lines itself, there's funny voice lines, memeable voice lines, hilarious, sometimes fourth wall breaking, sometimes not, and sometimes there was this lore story, very story important things to Ultimate Custom Night, the one you should not have killed, and all that jazz, the one you should have killed, the one you should have murdered, wickedness made of your own flesh, where basically, from those lines, we're basically playing as William Afton, the man behind the slaughter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on calling him William Afton and not Purple Guy. I'll just call him either the man behind the slaughter or William Afton. But I'll call him Gold Afton. He's named Afton, so I'll just say Afton or William Afton. But anyways, yeah, like we're playing as William Afton in Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. So yeah, that's pretty interesting tidbit. And like the hippo story is basically like saying like, hey, you guys found these clues. I was amazed that like I had to tell like more stories and stuff like that. Like Scott Coffin had to tell more stories and stuff like that, and that's what that was referring to. So yeah, that was pretty interesting, like analyzing it that way. But yeah, but I have to go now. So please, oh please, subscribe, leave a like, give me a thumbs up in the comments section by pressing the like button below my channel, and click the subscribe button that's next to my name over there, so we can like make sure that we get to like about like a lot of subscribers or so. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. This has been Purple Guy 87 signing off. Take care, guys, and have a Faz-orific day. Take care, guys.